Hello guys, it is Benjamin come over here and you are welcome to this video. So in this video we're going to be learning how to create this tasty social media design with Canva. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've already logged on to canva.com on my Google Chrome browser and I've already gone over and I've already created a new design page with the dimensions 3240 by 450. I'm just gonna change the name of this to Tasty. Alright, and I've brought up the design here and the resources that I'm meant to use for the design. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to create a new page here. Okay, this design is quite simple and it's really straightforward. Okay, so just pay attention and you're going to get it quite well. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to change the background color of this here. I'm going to change it to this color, which is purple, so 900 to D3. Okay, great. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to now edit this image. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it first here to this background. Okay, the idea is to just edit it and make it to be transparent, just like this. Okay, so what I'm just going to go to do is I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to click on adjust. Okay, well, they've gone to this new setting. Let me just pop this up so you can see my screen quite well. Great. So I'm just going to go first to temperature and I'm going to reduce this to -62. Okay, I'm going to go to my brightness. I'm also going to reduce the brightness to like -17, -14 or something like that. Going to increase the contrast. Want to like make it kind of dark-ish. So the next I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go over to my saturation. I think I'm going to just increase the blacks a little bit. 15 should do. I'm gonna go over to saturation. I'm going to reduce this to 100. Okay, I think that's not what I really wanted, but I'm just going to adjust that quickly, or after I just finish doing all of this. So I'm just going to increase the sharpness. All right, I'm just going to go back to the temperature here because I want it to be cool or something, and it's not giving me what I want. So I'm just going to go back to that saturation and just going to increase it a bit. Right, because I don't want it to be so black and whitish. Great. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to transparency here and I'm going to reduce the transparency to 35. All right, great. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring in this check-in. I'm going to place it over here. Just going to increase it. Okay, let's just see. Just copy this and paste it here so that I can do it how I did it in this design. So I'm just going to now reduce it. Okay, so I think I've gotten it now. Just going to copy it. Now come over here, delete this one, and then I'm going to just click on paste, or let us do something before that. Okay, let me just paste it over here so it doesn't get misplaced. We are just going to darken this background. See how it's here is kind of like darkish. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. I'm going to head over here and you click on the plus icon. I'm going to go to elements and we're going to search for faded gradient. Okay, so we're just going to am I seeing different things here that I've not seen before? Okay, this is the one I'm looking for here. Okay, so I'm just going to rotate it, then I'm going to increase it. And then we're going to change the color to the exact code. So I'm just going to paste this here. So 29003C. Okay, I'm going to change the white color 2 to that color. Great. And then I'm going to duplicate it 3 more times. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm just gonna take them down a little bit. I'm going to duplicate it 1 more time. I'm going to take this up over here. I'm just going to place this here. Brilliant. I think for this image, I just need to increase the sharpness. And just go to adjust. I think I'm actually still kind of adjusting to these new stuffs. I think I'm also going to increase the blocks here. These new features in Canva. All right. Okay, so now we can just put this here, this, right? Great. So now we can now come over here and paste this guy. Okay. So paste. All right. I'm also going to bring in this zigzag or torn paper. I don't know why I love calling this zigzag for some reason. Just going to rotate it a bit, and then I'm going to increase it and take it here. All right. Guess that's how it is here. Guess I have to rotate it a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. All right, so next thing I'm going to bring in is some text. I'm going to click on the plus icon, going to go to text, and I'm going to click on add a text box. All right, so I'm going to click on the edit here, and I'm going to write tasty. Okay, then we're going to change the font to Codec Pro. At this point, I'm going to use Codec Pro Extra Bold. So Codec Pro Extra Bold should be over here, and here it is. Great. Gonna go to color and I'm going to change it to white, and then I'm going to increase this. Okay, I'm going to go to format here, and I want to make it more bold. Yeah, and I'm going to go to spacing, and I want to reduce the letter spacing a bit. So I'm going to reduce letter spacing to that -50 to -60 range. Just going to play around that. Okay, going to increase the font size a bit more, or we're just going to reduce it. Let me say 365. Great. I'll place it here. Let me just see it's going to be here. I'm going to give you guys this design too, so that you can also do it like this if you want to. All right, because you want to do it like pixel for pixel, and so that you guys, especially for the newbies, so they could just practice it out. I'm just going to copy it, come over here, and then I'm going to just paste it. All right, I'm going to go over to effects, and I'm going to add a shadow to it. So I'm going to edit the shadow, come over here, I'm going to make it black, so that #00000. Gonna hop over to direction. Let's increase this to 50. Gonna increase the blur. I'm just gonna reduce the transparency. Oh no, let's leave it at 40. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to write tasty and then fresh. Okay, let me go over to format and make this left aligned, make it bold. I'm going to increase the font size. That's 438. Let's see if that works. Yep, that worked. Just gonna place it here. Okay, I'm going to use layers to adjust this later on. So I'm just going to now duplicate this, and then I'm going to write chicken. But for the chicken, we're going to be changing the I'm going to go to font, and I'm going to change this font to Better Saturday, which is an italic font. And I'm going to change the color to yellow. So this hex code I'm going to be using #FF E815. Alright, great. So I'm gonna place it over here. Okay, I'm gonna go to layers here. I'm going to select this tasty, and I want it to be on top of the fresh. Okay, great. This one, I'm just going to go to effects, the shadow. I'm going to increase the blur. Right, I'm going to reduce the transparency here. Beautiful. So next, we're just going to bring in the other stuffs that are meant to be here. So first with the tomato, like we cooking. Okay, so I'm going to reduce this, place it over here. I think there's another thing meant to do here, the other stuff. We'll be doing that later. So let me just bring in this guy here. Okay, and then the pepper. All right. I'm going to click on plus icon. I'm going to go to upload. It's like I didn't bring one thing. Yep, I didn't bring this. All right, so I'm just going to rotate this, yeah, like this, and I'm just going to place it over here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to click on the plus icon, and I'm going to go to elements, and I'm going to bring in a shape, but I've just tapped arrow. But anyways, all right, so I'm just going to bring this over here. I'm going to rotate it a bit, or let's not rotate it yet. So let's just keep it like this first. Gonna go over to the color. I'm going to change the color to white. All right. So I'm going to click on the plus icon here. I'm going to go to text. I'm going to click on add a text box. I'm going to just reduce this. I think it's ready. Recognize my settings. Just going to reduce this. Okay, bring it over here. And then I'm just going to paste in this text here. Okay, I'm going to change this color to the background color. Is that this or this? I think this should be better. I'm going to go to format, and I'm going to remove the bold. All right, and I'm going to go to font size, and I want to increase this to 85. Okay, so I'm going to take it over here to make sure that it is at the center and middle of this particular box. I'm just going to select both of them. Okay, I'm going to go to position, and I'm just going to align. Okay, you're ready. It's already perfect. Great. So now I'm just going to select both of them again, and I'm just going to rotate them. Okay, let's rotate like this just a bit. If you want to know the values for the rotate, let me go to position. I think it should, I'm just going to go to advanced, and it should be, let's say, 24. No, that's too much. Let's say 6. Okay, that should be good. I'm just going to place it over here. Great. So let me see. Yeah, I think that was too much. I'm just going to zoom in. I'm just going to adjust that. Okay. And then we're just going to take it back to our guys here. Okay. Now to click on the, just going to take it behind, and I think this guy is actually too far, so I'm just going to shift him a little bit to the right. Okay, so I think we're done with that one. I'm going to click on the plus icon. I'm going to go to uploads. I'm just going to bring in those two more stuff. So I'm going to bring in this leaf, going to reduce it. I'm going to place it over here. Okay, just on top of the chicken, and I'm going to click on this plus icon again. I'm going to bring in the smoke. I'm just going to rotate it. I'm going to take it. Oh no, I'm going to take it over here. In order for me to be precise, let me just say it again. Okay, I think that should be good. So in order for me to be precise, I'm just going to go to layers, and I want to make sure that the smoke is just under that, just under the box where the address is, our fake address, by the way. Okay, so that should be it. I'm just going to just increase the vibrance of this chicken a little bit, because you know it's the selling point. You know, it's going to increase the vibrance and also the sharpness. Beautiful. I may just do that for these other stuff, so I'm just going to do this a little bit, and then just same thing. I'm just going to increase this and this. Just so that it looks kind of brighter. And the faded granite that is over here, I'm just going to take it down a bit so that these colors can pop the more. And I feel this tasty should be behind the fresh. I'm just going to go to layers, and I'm going to just make sure of that. This can be quite annoying on the phone actually. Let me just do it the normal way. I know. I'm just going to go to tasty. I'm going to go to position. I'm just going to take it backward once. Voila! That was easy. That was stressing my life. Yeah, I think I'm meant to just give a little bit of space there. I'm just going to go to nudge and then shift it up. And boom! We are done with that, ladies and gentlemen. So, though I think this one is kind of looks darker and ish. But anyways, let's just try and just make it look a little bit like that. So let's just, it's probably, I did this design when, you know, Canva had not done a lot of updates, but now they've done updates, you know. Okay, so I'm just going to go to adjust again. Probably I'm just going to go to temperature here and just reduce the temperatures a little bit. And probably the blacks, I'm just going to increase it a bit. Okay, just those small things. I think I'm just going to stop here so it doesn't look so complicated. All right, guys, so we are done with this design. I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to click on download. All right, so we can download our design. Click on the current page, gotta click on done, and then I'm going to click on download. All right, so that brings us to the end of this video, guys. If you're tuning in from the I for Great Design class, just leave your comment, just sign in, sign in the comments. All right, hope you love this video, guys. Click the like button if you loved it, and also don't forget to subscribe. All right, peace.